Vlog number 97.
Sunday, February 18th, 2024, 8:44 a.m. Currently watching iCarly. The pilot episode is on, which is very interesting. It's the very first episode of iCarly. It's on all day. Not a lot of basketball on today, so this looks like it's going to be an iCarly kind of day, which I wish came on more, but I got to watch it all today because it doesn't come on after this. So I'll update you again at 10 o'clock. I'll probably move over to the couch around 10. You can see outside. The window down almost all the way. Hopefully it can be a good day today. All right, 10:47, just got dressed, put on my Lakers sweatshirt because today is the All-Star game. Watching iCarly at 11 o'clock, Purdue plays Ohio State on CBS. I always love watching CBS. It's like a staple on Sunday. Normally, instead of watching football like there normally is when the NFL's on, it's like CBS basketball is epic. And this is the time of the year, it's getting closer to March, so I'll turn that on at 11, but that's for now. I'm gonna go sit on the couch. All right, it's 11 o'clock. It's time to enjoy the greatest theme in all of sports. Enjoy. We got a big one today from Value City Arena in Columbus, Ohio. It's the number 2 ranked Purdue Boilermakers and the Ohio State Buckeyes. College basketball on CBS. What a way to spend Sunday. All right, it's 11:42. Just moved over to the bed. I'll see you here for about 30 to 40 minutes and then make lunch today. I have absolutely no clue what I'm going to make. I'll think about it. Maybe a toast something combo because I haven't had toast in a while. I'm not sure what I'm going to have, but for now, I'm going to watch the Purdue game. They're up 28-25. Pretty close game, actually, but I'm going to sit here for 30 minutes, then I'll make lunch today. Halftime, how about Ohio State? 4-10 in the conference. Up 35-30 at halftime. What's going on here? Purdue is in trouble. Down by 12 on the road. Are we going to see a court storming here today? Purdue's got to get going. Okay, it's 12:55. I just moved over to the couch. I'm not going to eat anything for lunch because I just ate a ton of goldfish and ton of other snacks, so I'm no longer hungry. So far this game is very, very close. Ohio State, shot missed. Purdue's got a chance to tie it with a 3. 2 minutes to go, man. Can you imagine if Purdue loses this game? Oh, man. 30 seconds to go. Ohio State just fired their coach on Wednesday. This is their first game without him, and they're up 4 on the number 2 team in the country. It is so hard to win on the road. I have never seen so many teams go on the road and struggle so much. Purdue, here we go. Down to 30 seconds, they get it to Edey. Down low. Nice move. Missed the layup, Edey. Easy slam, 16 seconds to go, down 2. Ohio State has no timeout, so they have to get the ball in here. 16 seconds to go. They do inbound it. They try and trap across midcourt. They're going to have to foul. And they finally do with 8 seconds to go. 82% for the line for Bruce Thornton. If he makes both of them. Purdue doesn't have any timeouts either, so no timeouts for their team. First free throw on the way. Got it. It's a 3-point Ohio State lead. This is it right here. Makes this free throw. It's a 2-possession game. Man, this would be a brutal loss for Purdue. Ohio State, they have not been good in the conference. They're 4-10 in the conference. Makes them both. 8 seconds to go. They got to go. You're going to take a layup. Got the layup, 2 seconds to go. They're going to have to foul in a hurry right here. 95% free throw shooter going to the line, 1.2 seconds to go. And if he makes them both, there's about to be a court storming in Columbus. This guy is 95% free throw shooter. 95. First one on the way. Got it. Here we go. Ohio State's about to pull off a monumental upset. Man, if they pull this one off, no one expected this one. Purdue has 9 straight wins. They've only lost 2 games all year long. This is the dagger. Second free throw on the way. Good. Ohio State has just beaten number 2 Purdue. Purdue is going to go down. Baseball pass down the court. Edey tips it to Ohio State, and that is it. And here comes the court storming. Ohio State, their first game after losing their head coach, has upset number 2 Purdue. What a win for Ohio State, who now is 5-10. Absolute shocking. Wow. Purdue goes down. Number 1 overall seed in yesterday's bracket preview. Ohio State with a huge win, 73-69. Ohio State is 13th in the conference, and they just beat number 2. College basketball, man. All right, it's 1:27. I have no clue what to do. My head is starting to hurt, so I'm now going to take a shower and then continue the day. I don't know why my head hurts for no reason at all. Maybe just because I'm not doing anything. Maybe it's because I didn't eat lunch, just because I wasn't really hungry, but I got honestly no clue. But I'm going to go take a shower now. It's 1:27. I'll continue the day. Okay, it's 2:04. Just got out of the shower. I'm going to sit here on the bed for maybe 30 to 45 minutes, maybe an hour, and then I'll move over to the couch, continue that rotation. You know what? Maybe I'll play an NBA game. I'm not sure. There's not a lot of basketball on, but I do want to watch the All-Star game tonight. That is at, I think, 6 or 6:30. I'm not sure. And this is the first time in a while it's the East versus West. The past couple of years, it's been Team LeBron versus Team whoever, and they would pick the teams. This year, they're just going back to the West-East format where all the West All-Stars play on a team and all the East All-Stars play on a team. So I'm obviously going to be cheering for the West because that's what Team LeBron and AD are on. So let's go West. That game at like 6:30. I'm not sure when, but as for now, sit here for an hour. All right, it's 3:05. Just moved from the bed. Currently watching iCarly. Look outside. It is starting to snow. Are you serious? Of course it is. I'm going to play a game of NBA, though. Hopefully I can actually win for once. I'm going to play another domination game. For some reason, I can't beat teams anymore. Hopefully I can actually beat a team today. All right, everybody, 3:37. I have done it. I have won a game by more than 15 points. Won by 16. I still did not shoot the three-pointer well at all. 7 for 20. Only shooting 54%. I used to shoot 90. I don't know why it's so hard to make threes now, but Tyrese Maxey really came alive. I mean, I've had him for 3 to 4 games, the 96 overall. He was awful to begin. Today he stepped up, made like 3 or 4 threes, made some great layups. Finally, a win. I am now going to move over to the couch. You know, maybe I'll go on a walk because it's snowing. You know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to go downtown on a walk. All right, it's 3:40. Scratch that idea. I do not want to leave at all. I don't feel like going outside, but the snow, I do like the snow, but going to continue to watch iCarly probably the rest of the day. There's no more really good basketball games on. So, probably just sit here for another hour. For the dinner today, I'm going to make the last French bread pizza. I have to start the oven and stuff. I'll do that around 4 o'clock, 4:30 maybe. And then I'll move to the couch, move back here, eat dinner, and on with the night. This will always be my favorite moment in iCarly history. Pee on Carl. It never gets old. It's crazy though. I just watching this, sitting on the couch still. How many times this episode has been played over the last couple of weeks? I feel like I've watched this episode 3 or 4 times. And I'm not mad about it. I love this episode, but at around 4:15, I'm going to preheat the oven. And then once at 4:15, I'll go sit on the bed. Once the flatbread pizza is done, I'll come back over to the couch to eat it. All right, it's 4:20. Just moved from the bed, started the oven. I'm now going to play a game of my career. Once I get done with that game, probably move back to the bed. And once this is done, move over to the couch. All right, it's 4:39. I ended up not playing a my career game because I am just absolutely awful. I'm so incredibly slow in it just because I'm starting, because I'm like, I'm not going to waste my time. So I just played a couple of clutch time games, put the pizza thing in the oven. It'll be done around 5 o'clock. I'm just going to sit here, watch iCarly until it's done. All right, it's 5 o'clock. Here is the dinner for Sunday, February 18th, 2024. A Red Baron French bread pizza and a purple Powerade. All right, it's 5:28. Just moved over to the bed, got done with the French bread pizza. It was very, very good. Still watching iCarly. I'm going to watch this till 6 o'clock. Then the NBA All-Star Game will begin, and I'll probably move to the couch and watch that. Okay, it's 6:05. It's time for the NBA All-Star Game. I'm now going to turn the light on because it's getting very dark. Go over to the couch, and then I'll come back to the bed at 7. All right, it's 6:22. The game did not start at 6. They are just now doing introductions. Live from Indianapolis, it's the All-Star Game. Let's go, West. Let's go. Let's go, AD. Put on a show tonight. They're announcing him last. You got to announce the king last. 20 All-Stars. 20 All-Star games. LeBron James. The captain of the West. 20 years and he's still dominating the league. Man, West, go get this victory. I feel like it's always Giannis and LeBron as the team leaders. I don't know if that's true or not, but I always feel like it's those two guys for some reason. All right, it's 6:38. We are finally starting the NBA All-Star Game. This has an over-under of like 300 and something. 300! So nobody expects any defense to be played. There will be a lot of scoring today, as always. All right, it's 7:04. Just moved over the bed, made the popcorn. Put on my Los Angeles Lakers LeBron jersey. I put on the black one just because I don't get to wear it very often. So decided to wear it today. All-Star Game, no defense is being played as usual. But the West not really making any threes, which I don't understand what's going on. But West are now losing by like 15. They're down 82-67. West, got to get going. I'll update you again at 8 o'clock. All right, it's halftime. The West down 15. That's not good. Come on, West. I want you guys to win this. Actually play like you want to win it. I know it's the All-Star Game and it really doesn't matter, but come on. What a sequence of events. Luka Doncic misses a dunk wide open, and then Damian Lillard pulls up from half court and swishes a three. He's got 33 points. The East is just absolutely murdering the West right now. Great going, West. Great going. Well, that's it for 3 quarters. The West is getting absolutely bulldozed. 160-136. There's a combined 296 points in this game so far. I mean, I told you the over-under was like 300 something, so you might go over that. Karl Anthony Towns has 42 points, yet they're still down 21. Look at the score, man. A 3 is going to put the East at 200 points. 200 points. Are we really going to see a 200-point showing? Jokic, Towns, missed the layup. I got to see this. If they make a 3, Halliburton for 200. Got it. The East have scored 200 points. The first team ever in 73 All-Star games to score 200 points. There's a combined 378 points. Man, Halliburton again from 3. West is doing absolutely nothing on defense today. Man, this game flew over the total, and it was so high at like 340-something. Karl Anthony Towns just keeps on scoring. LeBron hasn't even played this half, unfortunately. AD just missed a 3. He's out there. Now there goes Halliburton again. I've never seen a game where such little defense is played. I know this is the All-Star Game, but no one's doing anything out here. Karl Anthony Towns has 50 points. 50. But he's not going to win the MVP because he's on the losing team due to the West's inability to stop anybody. I mean, this is unbelievable. Damian Lillard is going to get MVP. Karl Anthony Towns again. Now nobody's even guarding him. Tried to do something cool, did not do it that time. And they called traveling. Oh, man. Damian Lillard has 2 half-court shots this game. If he doesn't win MVP, something's off. That is unbelievable. Damian Lillard, ladies and gentlemen. He won the 3-point contest. Now he's going to win the All-Star Game MVP. I will be mad, though, if it goes to Halliburton because he's the hometown guy from the Pacers. What a weird ending to this game. East puts up 211 points. 211-186. No defense was played. A total of 397 points. Wow. It better not be Halliburton, man. People better not vote for the hometown guy because it's between Halliburton and Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard is MVP. Who is it? Yeah! They didn't give it to the hometown guy. Good job. You can boo all you want, Indianapolis. You can boo all you want. Damian Lillard put on way better of a show. Deserved it. Good job. Good job, fans, for actually voting for the right guy. Damian Lillard, the 2024 NBA All-Star Game MVP. All right, it's 9:25. I'm starting to get really annoyed. iCarly is not on anymore. I very clearly remember I used to watch iCarly at like 11 to 11:30 to 12 at night. Why is it not on anymore? It's like the marathon went from 4 a.m. to like 6 p.m. and then it stopped. I don't get it. I mean, Cake Boss is on now, so it looks like I'll be watching Cake Boss the rest of the night. But I'm really annoyed that iCarly's not on. Why'd the marathon stop? The last 3 weeks it's been on. I don't know. I'll update you again at 10 o'clock. It's been a while since I watched this. Toy Story 3 is on right now. I'll watch this till 10 o'clock. Alright, it's 10:19. That's going to do it for this vlog. Turn it to the news at 10:30. I'll probably turn it to Cake Boss. There's no reason to be up later. Normally I'm up till like 11:35, but that's because I'm watching Fallon, and I don't like turning Fallon off. And there's no Fallon. It's pretty easy. 11 o'clock might be the night tonight because iCarly's not even on. Which, why does it not come on at night anymore? I mean, I think they've had an iCarly marathon like 4 weeks in a row, every Saturday and Sunday. But I remember it being on late at night and all throughout the night. Now it's like they're not doing it. Now the Loud House is on. Like, they're not doing it from 4. Now they're doing it from like 4 to like 6. I don't know when it ends, but like, what is that, man? Come on, man. iCarly doesn't come on very often. Honestly, it never comes on. I mean, this is really sad. Teen Nick really only shows 3 different shows. They show the Loud House, Henry Danger, and iCarly. And iCarly's only on 2 times every week, Saturday and Sunday. And if they're gonna stop playing it at night, come on, man. I mean, maybe it's on tomorrow. You know what? I'm gonna check that out right now. Let's see what's on. I guarantee Henry Danger's gonna come on because it always does Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Let's see, where is it? There's some SpongeBob I could watch. SpongeBob's epic. See, look, the Loud House is on. All throughout the night. No way. No way. No way. No way. Ladies and gentlemen, oh my goodness, you gotta be kidding me right now. Oh, I'm so excited. This is the first time. I gotta flip the camera around real quick, hold on. Guys, this is my first time looking at what was on TV. Oh man. Wow. Oh, this is, oh, man, guys, this is huge. I just recently watched the Thundermans trailer for the new movie. And I was saying, you know, they gotta play the Thundermans at some point. And it's kind of crazy. I always say this. This vlog is gonna be very long because I'm gonna go on a complete rant right now. Not really rant, but this is so incredibly exciting. There's like 3 separate layers to Nickelodeon for me. Number 1 are the favorites, and those are all the early days. The early days of Nickelodeon for me are like the early 2010s when I was only 6 years old. So we got iCarly, Victorious, and then Big Time Rush. Those are my 3 favorites, and it's no surprise they came. 2007 is when iCarly started, Big Time Rush. They all were playing during that early 2010, 11, 12 when I was in elementary school. Then the next kind of thing is Sam and Cat. Then we got the Thundermans, Henry Danger, Game Shakers. That's kind of step 2, and then step 3 is obviously what's going on right now. And, well, so basically here's the thing. I'm going to go through these things. So I watch Henry Danger every day because it's always on. I haven't watched Game Shakers in a good solid 3 years because it just hasn't been on. And it's kind of crazy because Game Shakers, I really did enjoy it when it was on, but it just never comes on anymore. I got to switch hands because my hand is like really hurting right now. I'm gonna, I'll just put it down. Let's just set the camera up right here. I know this is a long clip, but I have to explain this. I am super excited. I'm gonna record every single one of these episodes because this never comes on. Man. Guys, this is my first reaction to this, and I'm glad I looked at this because this is massive. This is so super exciting, man. This is so super exciting. I cannot put this up. Hold on. Or I think that'll work for now. This is huge. I haven't seen Game Shakers, I'll continue. I haven't seen Game Shakers in a solid 3-4 years. Nickelodeon Teen Nick was much more, in the past, much more diverse. They had, iCarly on, they had Sam and Cat. They were playing all these episodes every day. And recently, the last 2 to 3 years, it is literally, people have been calling it the Henry Danger Network. People got super annoyed that Henry Danger was always on every single day. And I got too, because it's like, while Henry Danger is a good show, it's always on. And when a show is on for 2 straight years, every single day, all day, it gets very boring, very fast. And so I watched Henry Danger all year long. Or all day long, I should say, when it was on. So let's keep Nicky Ricky Deegan on. That's something. And a pretty sad thing to know how time is going so fast. I remember looking, I thought Nicky Ricky and Nicky Dawn was like another 2015 show. It was 2017. I remember looking at once, it was like 2017 to 2018. That's crazy. I feel like that was only 3 years ago. So I haven't watched that in a while. I really do love that show. I love basically all Nickelodeon shows. There's not one Nickelodeon show I dislike in any way, but that's definitely one that stands out. So what else do we got? Nicky Ricky Dicky Don, Game Shakers. What's another show that doesn't come on that I used to always watch? Obviously Big Time Rush, but that's been on Netflix. I very easily could have watched Game Shakers on Netflix. I've seen it on there. But it's very interesting because I honestly don't know what my next favorite show is. I always say my top three are Victorious, iCarly, and Sam and Cat. No, I always say my top three are Victorious, iCarly, and Big Time Rush. Those are the top three, and those will always be the top three. Number 4 is Sam and Cat, just because, you know, it still kind of has that same iCarly and Victorious feel. You know, it's got a combo, you know, of Ariana Grande, who is, of course, Cat, and Jeanette McCurdy is Sam, who is in iCarly. So it's got that, what? No. And Sam and Cat's obviously 4, but after that, I have absolutely no clue what's next. We have to choose from. I know that I'm talking way too much right now, but I don't care because this is something that I need to talk about and I'm super, super excited about. Then we got Nicky Ricky Dee Don, Game Shakers, The Thundermans, Henry Danger. I know I'm missing one. I know I am missing one. Real quick, I'm going to go look up what I'm missing because I don't want to miss anything. I just looked up the history of all the series and I can't believe I forgot about these ones. But it just goes to show when things do not get played on TV, I tend to forget about it. That's why I know Henry Danger so well, is because it's always on TV. Can't forget about these ones. The Belle and the Bulldogs, 100 Things to Do Before High School, and of course, The Haunted Hathaways. Those were 3 more series that I really enjoyed. And I was just looking back at some of these Nickelodeon shows. Some of these shows I remember vividly watching. Marvin. I remember Marvin. That guy, that's the Fred guy. Lucas Cruikshank was in Marvin. Those series right there are my childhood. Every single one of them. My early childhood was obviously the iCarly. And here's the thing. I say this. Drake and Josh and all those Keenan and Kel are a little bit before my time, you know. I was kind of like 2 years old when those came out, so I didn't really have a connection with those. But yeah, iCarly, Sam Cat, those correspond to me starting kindergarten in 2010. That's why. So those are the early part of my. That's the early part of my life, right? Are those songs, or are those shows? And then the next part of my life, when I was in middle school, I literally think it was Belle. That's when Belle and the Bulldogs, Nicky Ricky Dicky Don, and all those stuff took off. So my early childhood life, elementary life, was the shows I just listed, and then as I went to and then when I went to middle school, it was more of the Game Shakers, Thundermans, Belle and the Bulldogs, 100 Things to Do Before High School, and all that stuff. And once I got into high school in 2019, there wasn't really any shows. I don't think that I mean, obviously I was still watching all the old ones. I don't think there's any new ones that came into play then. I'll go check real quick, hold on. Yeah, so nothing was in high school. In 2019, when I started high school, there was nothing there. Side Hustle was a show from 2020 to 2022 that I do remember watching quite vividly, even though it was 2 years ago, which, where is time going, man? I mean, time's going by too fast, but Side Hustle was probably the last show that, you know, I did watch that was new when I was in high school. Obviously, it wasn't one of the better series. I mean, it only lasted like a year or two. I mean, there was really kind of no plot to it, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the cast and everything, but I also just I completely forgot about this dude. Paradise Run was a game show hosted by, who was the Danielle Lemonet, who obviously was Trina and Victorious. Paradise Run, I remember there was a purple team, green team, a blue team, and they're all in Hawaii, and they're trying to get to the end, and they had this puzzle at the end. Man, I remember things so well, man. And that was, man, middle school Nickelodeon for me was on another level, man. I mean, I got out of elementary school in 2013, and there was like in those years from 2013 to 2017, it was just a rush of Nickelodeon. I've been talking for like 6 minutes now. I'm very sorry if this is making the vlog too long, but I mean, I already know this is just me talking, but I can't wait to look back at this clip in 2 years and just think back to all those shows, man. It was so good. And those are really the 3 parts of my childhood. And high school for me nothing really came out, but I was just gonna say the Thundermans is a show that is very interesting. I watched the Thundermans a ton, probably more than all the other ones. And if I'm picking the 5th favorite show, I can't choose one between Nicky Ricky Dicky Don, Game Shakers, the Thundermans, Henry Danger. I cannot choose. I mean, Belle and the Bulldogs, 100 things to do before high school. I cannot choose between just one of those. I just remembered One Crazy Cruise, Swindle. I'm remembering so many things thinking about this right now. Nickelodeon was incredible growing up. I mean, no disrespect to Disney Channel, which is kind of funny how I'm talking about this because I was literally just watching Toy Story 3 that was on the Disney Channel. Some people are a Nickelodeon kid, some people are a Disney Channel kid. I was so a Nickelodeon kid. I absolutely love Nickelodeon, and I still do to this day. I mean, look, I was watching iCarly today. I mean, a college kid watching iCarly. I mean, that's how much it really impacts me. It's so good, so good. And I'll get to the actual point I was gonna make. I know I'm kind of rambling on right now, but Jimmy Kimmel just got sued by George Santos. Whoa! Gotta be careful, Kimmel. Gotta be careful. But back to what I was saying is I can't choose just one between those ones. I mean, I can't believe how many shows came out when I was in middle school. I just listed off like 6 or 7 shows that came out when I was in middle school. Man, that's crazy. It's crazy. But I can't choose the 5th one. Those top 4, I think those are the top 4s because I was in elementary school and that was widely regarded for me as the best moment of my life, and that's why I have a connection with those shows. But the Thundermans being on TV really excites me. Really, really excites me because I have not watched that in like 3 to 4 years. I mean, I'm looking at the thing, 2017, so hold on real quick. So the Thundermans premiered in 2013, which I was in elementary school still, and ended in 2018, so 6 years ago. Man, no wonder them coming back together is such a big, no wonder them coming back together is such a big deal. It has been 6 years since it ended. 6 years, which is just mind-blowing that 2018 is 6 years ago, but I will say this. The Thundermans and Henry Danger are both very similar. They've had a crossover where both of them, came together as one. What do I like more? They're both about superheroes, so I don't really have an idea. But the Thundermans, I think I might be just saying this because I've seen Henry Danger too much, but the Thundermans, I really, really enjoy. I absolutely love the cast of the Thundermans. Kira Costner and Jack Griffo nailed it as Phoebe and Max. I mean, they got everything in that. I mean, I would say the Thundermans is better than Henry Danger. I know I might just be saying that right now because I'm so used to watching Henry Danger and I just want something new. But I would argue the Thundermans is a bigger deal than the Thundermans. Bigger deal than Henry Danger. And why I am so incredibly excited right now and I just went on this 10-minute long explanation is, as I said in the opener, as I said in this opening statement, I have watched Henry Danger on so much, people got mad that it was the Henry Danger Network. When iCarly came on, instead of Henry Danger, it was such a big deal when that first happened because I was so incredibly excited because it meant I wasn't going to have to watch Henry Danger more and they were bringing it back to the good old days of iCarly. But seeing this go on tomorrow and being the Thundermans coming on, it's kind of sad, to be honest, that Nickelodeon played such a big part of my childhood, right? But yet I can't relive any of those great shows like Nicky, Ricky, Tiki, and Don or whatever because they never come on TV and they never come on Teen Nick. It's all up to Teen Nick for me to remember. And the fact that the Thundermans is coming on, I know Thundermans is only coming on because that movie's coming out in like early March and it's almost March. I know that's why it's coming on. They didn't just decide, hey, let's play the Thundermans, why not? That is such a great news because I already know all day tomorrow I'm watching the Thundermans. I do not care. I am super, super excited. I know that probably sounds really weird. I mean, I don't got to go to school tomorrow, so I can enjoy the Thundermans all day. I know it sounds kind of weird for a 19-year-old in college to be so excited about basically a kid's show on Teen Nick, but man, the Thundermans really, really is. I'm super, super excited about that. I don't think anybody else has ever been this excited about something that was so old. I mean, 6 years. I'm sorry this explanation was just so long, but I had to explain this, man. The Thundermans comes on tomorrow. I'm so excited, man. And Yeah, I think once I start watching the Thundermans, I'm gonna remember how much I really enjoyed it. I can have a feeling. I mean, all those shows. If they start playing Nicky, Ricky, Dicky, and Don on the shows, or Game Shakers even, or Bell and the Bulldogs, I would remember why I like that so much. It's been a while since I watched the Thundermans, so I am super, super excited to watch that tomorrow. And it starts. I'm gonna look when it starts because I might have to get. If it starts at like 4 o'clock, do I get up at 4 o'clock to watch it? I'm sorry this went too long, but honestly. Okay, it starts at 4 a.m. 4 a.m. again. 2015, Season 3, Episode 11, No Country for Old Mentors. Yeah, I remember that. I'm pretty sure Carlos is in that one. Carlos is in that one from Big Time Rush. There's my memory coming into play, but this clip went 7 minutes and 46 seconds. It's going to be a longer vlog, one of my longest vlogs. Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow, it's Thunderman's Day, and I'm super, super excited to watch it. So hopefully you enjoyed this vlog. Tomorrow's vlog is going to be one of the more exciting ones. The Thundermans are back on Team Nick, and I can't wait to watch it. I'll see you guys tomorrow.